Hello everybody, my name is Worobones and welcome back to my Diablo IV first playthrough. Last time we escaped certain death as the villagers of Nevesk attempted to drug and kill us, but not before performing some sort of rite and feeding us blood petals. Iosef, or the crazed man when we first arrived, saved us from further harm. We proceeded to fight our way out of the village, but before leaving, we investigated the church, and our character sees a vision of the past, and the introduction of the Mother of Sanctuary, Lilith. After conversing with Iosef of the matter, he recommends we seek out an old hermit farther up north, where our story resumes. Windswept cabin, it must be.
Is anyone here?
Search out and look for clues, gang. Dealer's tools, they look freshly used.
What are you hiding back here?
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, an easy kill. Further south than the others.
Just listen.
They're spreading.
A little skull here. Monka.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
I like this guy. I hope I'm not gonna get drugged off of him, though.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Very noble.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Anything in here? Assuming not. A helmet. I heard you just smack the shit out of something, but I didn't see it. I would never. I like that there's like text speeches above heads now too. That's a nice touch. Haha, bald. Okay, I see that in the corner. Thank you.
Well, it's close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
We were making an effort to branch off to the sides while heading toward our main objective, mostly on the lookout for any chests or packs of enemies to deal with. The world felt like it wanted us to explore, rather than rushing from A to B, barely stopping, which I really like about the game so far.
Reynolds of spirits. Never thought I'd live to see all this.
What
The
is
angel
statue?
in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us, and when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud, unless we can stop it.
We slowly whittled away at various packs of enemies and reached level 7, where I placed another skill point into my Storm Strike to give it vulnerability. We also noticed an area marked in orange on the map. These are events that occur around the world, with various objectives to them. They could be to kill a certain number of enemies, defend something, or collect objects within a time limit. In our case, we had to defend an NPC hiding underneath debris. It was pretty simple, just attack any enemies that came close to them before the timer reached 0. If you look over the objective as well, you'll notice a mastery underneath. If we're able to fulfill the requirements for the mastery, something else happens in the event. If you ever played Destiny 2, these are similar in concept to the heroic public events in that game. Once we defended the NPC for long enough, the mastery was completed and an elite demon spawned, kind of like a final boss of the event. We easily took care of it though, and were rewarded extra for completing the mastery. Okay, cool. You should probably leave this horrible hut. It's not good housing. That actually is stronger, so I'm glad I double-checked for that.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
What? That's rude. Why would you say that? Alright.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet. Oh, it's...
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
What's this?
To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you!
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine
Right.
and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light burn away your sin.
Where's Bald? Inscribe nothing but scribbles into the wood. Greed, pride, anger, or fear. I'm gonna say pride.
Pride.
L+2, prideful plus ratio. Oh, how do you do the title thing, by the way?
I cannot do that here.
Is it in collections? Profile. Oh, you mean through that. Okay. Oh, profile in here. Oh, edit. Lethal, lucky lout. That seems pretty good. Eventful casualty also seems pretty good. Lucky drifter. Ding! Plague gambit. That's what I thought it was. After we were playing around with the titles for a little bit, we completed the quest and entered our first major city, Kiovashad. That looked really... What the fuck?
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? Something about hubris or pride, perhaps? Well, it matters little.
How did he know? You're going somewhere.
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
After speaking with Lorath, we explored Kiovashad a little bit, and the first thing we found was our first waypoint. Waypoints are part of the fast travel system in Diablo IV. Located in various spots of the map, if you find a waypoint, it acts as a teleportation node that you can use at any time to travel quickly between areas. We also learned a little bit about the Renown system. This is basically a reward system for doing content on the map. This includes finding altars of Lilith, completing side quests, even discovering unmarked areas of the map. This system is tracked per zone and will receive rewards such as bonus experience, in-game gold, and even skill points. I also want to take a second to correct something I said in a previous video here. I said that altars of Lilith could give skill points, and I wasn't technically wrong, but there isn't an altar that specifically gives them. There are, however, some that give Paragon points, but that's not relevant until we're at least level 50. But when you find an altar, the renown you get from it works toward extra skill points. I caught the mistake while I was editing between videos, and I wanted to state it here to clear up any confusion. I'm assuming my stats are... Oh, hello! I can't click the play button, though. Your account is currently locked. Please try waiting a few minutes. Excuse me? Did I get banned? Hold on a second. Yeah, this is the unfortunate thing about playing on release day. There will inevitably be server issues. This wasn't really a surprise, as Blizzard games have a tendency to have server issues like this. We simply waited out the queue for a little while and did other things on stream until connection was restored. Look at the shop. How do we... Oh, stop. Oh, that's cool. She's playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Behold the interesting choice.
Wait a minute. This straight up looks like a fucking Chaos Orb from... Or is it a Chaos Orb? What is it in Path of Exile? Dude. It's not exactly, but that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. So this is just Diablo 4's in-game shop. Nothing too crazy to talk about here. They're all skins that you can buy with currency you can purchase through Blizzard's store. So if this is your kind of thing, if you see a mount or skin or armor that you like, you can purchase it if you want. I don't really have a stake in the argument of having an in-game shop personally. I mostly see it as if you want to spend the money on some additional things, it's available to you. But we looked through it for a little bit nonetheless. Eventually we did get our server connection back and reconnected with Infinity. We did have to redo a little bit of the quest we started, but we caught back up in no time.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his
Haradrim
hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen, but don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see, you are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
Alrighty folks, and with that we have finally completed the prologue of Diablo 4. It took a little while to get here, but I wanted to really take my time when I first played this to see a lot of different aspects of the game, both for a first-time player experience, but to also be a little more informative for the video. From here, we have many different options available to us. Upon completion of the prologue, we open up 3 acts, containing 3 different quest lines we can do. We could follow Lorath into the Dry Steppes to investigate the Pale Man. We could go to Skosglen to look for Donan, the second Haradrim, or we could speak with the Cathedral and see what they want. We also have the option to just go out and explore, look for more quests, do dungeons, events. There is so much content open up to us now, and the possibilities are endless to us. Although we do have a linear path in mind for the moment, there's nothing stopping us from going off that beaten path to take in what Sanctuary has to offer. As for where we go next, I'm going to leave that for the next video, but for now, I'd like to take a moment to discuss the format of the videos from here on out. So, as of Thursday, July 7th, Blizzard finally confirmed a release date for the first season of Diablo 4, Season of the Malignant, and that is on Thursday, July 20th, so about 2 weeks from then. My plan for the rest of the series is to cover as many core moments of the playthrough as possible, because my current intention is to jump immediately into playing Season 1 when it releases. There's probably going to be a lot of cuts in between content here and there, and I apologize for not covering the full playthrough in its entirety, but I think that for the betterment of the series, this will result in better videos. Anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I appreciate everyone for watching to this point, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, as well as leave any comments down below. Let me know what you thought. You can also go over and follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Worobones, if you want to catch me live. Link is in the description. Until next time, have a good day.